Let me know when you're ready. Go! Oh! Whoa! That's interesting. Okay. Dude, this thing cut out on me. That's amazing. Too much torque. Too much torque. Are you serious?
Alright guys, well, welcome back to the channel. I'm back at the racing spot. This is the track I come to in order to test speed and maneuverability. We got the speed version and the torque version. Last time I had the torque version. So I'm trying to determine which one I should bring to the race on May 30th. I know that the torque version obviously has more acceleration with very little effort. This has more speed with very little effort, but we know that it's turned, so my goal is to bring whatever has more torque to the party. But I also heard that they're doing outside, so I kind of need more speed as well. So we're just gonna do a quick track test to see which one fares best in terms of how much time it takes to get around the track. All right guys, so here with the torque version, I don't need to worry about torque, but for an advantage, I might need to increase my pedal angle backwards a little bit just to make sure I'm not worried about torque. But I don't need to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at my riding style and look at my riding videos with my torque, it's usually tilted back a little bit. With the speed version, it's definitely tilted back. Because although I like speed, torque is where it's at. This is how you get the quickest acceleration out of any wheel. A lot of people use pads. I don't have pads right now. I don't really like pads, but if you do like pads, then you won't really have to worry about that. But for me, I'm gonna have to tilt this. It's already tilted back like 3.2 degrees, 3.4 degrees. And it makes it easier for me to gain a lot of acceleration out of the turn. So let's see what happens. First up is the torque. Let's do this.
All right, so I have one, wait, which way do I usually go? Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners to tackle. I have 6 corners to tackle. My brother is going to pretty much time me. He's gonna see how long it takes me to go around these 6 corners as fast as I can. I'm just gonna do a warm-up lap. Let's do it. All right, so my brother's gonna start the timer. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah! Woo! Also, I have new shoes. These are new shoes, so I'm not used to those shoes. Ah! These shoes are very different. Time? Hold on.
34 seconds.
34 seconds and 34.91 seconds. That was a warm-up lap. All right, so the torque MSP did the whole track in 34 seconds, roughly, twice. There are a few things I learned. My shoe, this is a new shoe compared to what I had before, and I'm a little less comfortable with this one. So I'm gonna have to take that into consideration. And now I will ride with the high-speed MSP. So one thing I'm already realizing with the high-speed MSP, the pedal is a little bit different. Actually, it's a lot different. It's bigger and it's more angled than the torque version MSP. So let's see what happens. Let me know when you're ready. Go! Oh! Whoa! That's interesting.
Okay.
Dude, this thing cut out on me. That's amazing. Too much torque. Too much torque. Are you serious? Is it dead? Wow. I think it's dead. Hold on. Huh. Well, I'll have to take it to the lab and find out what's wrong. All right, so, wow. So I'm not sure what happened here, but my high-speed version MSP just cut out on me. Oh my goodness. I did lean into it pretty much the same as I did with the torque version, but wow. I'm gonna have to take it to the lab to see what's wrong with it, but it won't turn on. It's dead. Won't even turn on. So just a little bit of damage here. Okay, a little scratch. This is from the 45 miles an hour that, no. This is actually part of this crash. Interesting, maybe not, but this is definitely from the crash. Nothing else though. Maybe this, I'm not sure. But wow, that was pretty insane. I literally felt it like a pop. It felt like it popped. That's insane. Anyway, let's try to beat my speed with the torque version MSP instead. Back on the torque, let's see what happens. I did better. I felt I did better. Yes, I did. 32. Yeah. 32, baby. Yeah, so torque it is for sure. I'm bringing the torque. Forget the high speed. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm going to bring it to the lab, see what's wrong with it. Oh my gosh, that was interesting. That was interesting. The funny thing is, I think this might be a malfunction. Something probably broke. I don't know what, but, and I never crashed this wheel. I never crashed the high-speed MSP, so I don't know what's up with that, but I've crashed this one, the torque. So I'm not sure if something's loose or whatever, but we're gonna find out. That's really disappointing. Very disappointing. Thank you for recording, my brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace out. This is disappointing.
All right, so that was disappointing, guys. I've never pushed my high-speed MSP that hard off the line before, because I was always aware that it's a speed version, not a torque version. But the torque version MSP, I've been pushing this thing since I got it and never cut out like that. Now, in one of my reviews, I did mention that on hard braking, the high-speed MSP cuts out, and that was just another example of it being a speed version, not a torque version. I think the motor is like 2,000 watts. The torque version MSP is 2,500 watts, so that's a huge difference. But another thing is racing and normal riding is totally different, man. Like, I don't usually race with people. I ride fast in the streets, but racing is just a whole different world. I just hope nothing bad happened, like nothing smoked up. I didn't smell anything. I didn't see any sparks or anything like that. Hopefully it was a loose connection.
Like
Yeah, but how was the cutout though?
the cutout?
Did you see it?
Which
What? The cutout, when the wheel cuts out.
Oh yes, the cutout. No, but
Oh, so Dwight wasn't there, guys.
no, the cutout was kind of scary because I thought you got hurt or like broke something, but you just bounced right back up.
Yeah.
So
Because I wasn't really riding. So there you have it, guys. Cutouts are no fun. Hopefully nothing happens to my wheel. But yeah, let's see how this race turns out. It's gonna be the torque version MSP, obviously, if it lasts till this time. Hopefully it doesn't break. But yeah, let's see what happens. All right, guys, so I'm at the lab. This thing does not turn on. If I push the button, nothing happens. So I'm not sure what happened. I don't think I've ever pushed it that hard off the starting line ever. This is a cruiser for me. It does up to 47, 48 miles an hour. I typically ride anywhere between 45 and 46 if I'm riding fast, but I never really use it for torque. So yeah, let's find out what's going on. So things I'm looking for is burnt wire, the typical symptoms that you would expect from a wheel that does not respond. Like I said, when I took it off the line really hard, the same way I did with the torque version, what I heard was a pop. I literally heard a pop. So my guess is something blew up. I don't know, but let's see what happened. All right, so we're looking for burnt something or something disconnected. I don't see anything wrong here. I mean, on the surface, everything looks pretty good. Okay, let's look at the other side. No burnt wires. Nothing disconnected. Everything is solid. The only thing I can think of is the motor. But why? But it would still turn on though, if it was the motor. So usually there's a spark when you try to connect this. But there's no spark. No spark at all. Interesting. I charged it up 100% before I left. So this board could be dead. This is fascinating. I don't know. There's no spark. Not a single spark. Completely dead. So I got two dead wheels now. My 84 volt and my high-speed MSP. Wow. Usually, like I said, there's a spark when you try to connect this. I don't see any burns on here, and if any MOSFET burnt out, from what I understand, this thing should still start up, and at least there should be a red blinking light on the board, letting you know that the board is dead, or something on the board is dead. But I don't see any burns. I don't see anything. Everything looks like it should. Smells like it should. Yeah, I feel like I might have broken something in the motor, but even that should not prevent it from sparking or turning on. It's just dead, guys. I killed it.